Hello all my beautiful superheroes out there, and welcome back to the second look for the Halloween makeup season. Today, in case you can't already tell by the look and by the title, we are going to be doing a comic book Wonder Woman. This was requested by one of my subscribers and I figured it would be super fitting because I already have the black hair going on. So let's go ahead and jump right into this look and I will show you how I did it. So I already started out with my foundation already on and ready to go. Next, I'm just going to be filling in my eyebrows. For this, I'm just going to make them a little bit more harsh looking, a little bit more boxy and darker, just because it is a comic book and her eyebrows are obviously very dark and very boxy because it's a comic book. Duh, you guys get what I'm saying. So I'm just kind of filling them in like normal, but just kind of tweaking them a little bit to make them look a little bit more, you know, kind of out there and in your face. Then I'm just applying some tape on the outer parts of my eyeballs, and then I'm going to jump into the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Beauty Killer palette. I know you guys have finally are seeing this palette on my channel. I'm super excited to be using it. This was my first time ever using it since I got it, so I'm so excited I got to use it, not even gonna lie. So I'm taking that first transition color shade, which is the shade Courtney from the palette, and I'm just kind of lightly buffing this into the creases of my eyes, just so every other eyeshadow that we are going to be using today has something to blend on top of, and it kind of gives a nice transition when we're all done. The next colors, I'm going to use this blue sparkly color, which is in the shade Expensive, and I'm just going to be taking this on a blending brush and kind of blending that into the inner corners of both of my eyes. But I really want to match her colors, which are of course gold, red, and blue. If you look at her costume, it's pretty obvious that those are the colors that she likes to rock. So I'm taking a decent amount of this on the outer parts of my eye and kind of blending it in just a little bit, and then we can move on to the red. So for the next color, I'm going to be using my BH Cosmetics Take Me to Brazil palette, which just looks like this. Has a whole bunch of different awesome, crazy fun colors in there. So obviously we are going to be taking the color red, which is in that first row there, and on just a packing brush, we are going to be packing this all over our eyelid, and we are eventually going to start blending in the red and the blue together to make sure everything is nice and matchy-matchy. You could do this the other way around. You could do a more natural eye look. You could do a more glam sparkly look. It really doesn't matter. It's Wonder Woman, and there's like a million different versions of her on the internet, so I just kind of wanted to do something a little bit different and a little bit kind of out there, so that is what I did. I'm then just going to kind of blend in all of those colors together to make sure that there are no awkward lines, and I'm just going back in with that first brush that we used in the beginning. For eyeliner, I figured we could spice it up with that too. I'm just going to be using my Wet n Wild Bright Blue eyeliner, which I'm pretty sure this is in the shade Voltage Blue, and I'm just going to be making a cat eye with this, kind of following the lower lash line and then moving up onto the tape. And then of course making a mess all over my face. That was super fun to clean up. Before we finish up with the eyeliner, I'm just going to move on to the bottom part of my eye. So for that, I'm just going to be removing the tape and applying a black eyeliner to my waterline. Then we're going to jump back up to the top part of the eye and play around some more fun eyeliner. So I have a NYX Vivid Bright eyeliner in yellow, and since her colors are kind of like a yellow and gold and red theme, I figured this would look kind of cool. So I just decided to put some yellow on the outskirts of that blue eyeliner that we applied, so I'm just kind of making a line there. I brought it up on top a little bit, as you can see here, and just kind of pointed it out at the end. I don't know, you don't have to do this. It's just kind of something I wanted to try and something I wanted to do for this makeup look, so, you know, whatever, do whatever you gotta do. Then I'm just going to be taking a yellow eyeshadow from the Take Me to Brazil palette, and I'm just going to be sweeping this underneath our lower lash line to make sure everything kind of looks a little kind of graphic and colorful and out there. Then I'm going to finish off with some mascara. This is the Lash Sensational from Maybelline, and I'm just going to put a decent amount of this. I think I did about maybe 3 coats on my lashes to make them super like full and dramatic looking. And after that is done, we can move on to the rest of our face and we can start looking like a comic book. So, woohoo, yay! For blush, I'm going to be using a Lilac Blush Duo from BH Cosmetics. This is hands down like one of my favorite blushes, I think. I just love the color of it. It's just a really nice, flattering, like baby pink color. It looks really nice. So I'm just taking a decent amount of this on to my cheeks, and then we can move on to highlighter. So since I don't own a lot of gold eyeshadows, I wanted to incorporate a gold somewhere on my face. So I decided to use my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Skin Frost in the shade So Fucking Gold, which is appropriate, obviously, and I just applied a crap ton of this all over my face, to the tops of my cheeks, on my nose, on my cupid's bow, forehead, chin, all that good stuff. And then I decided to go with Wonder Woman's classic red lip, so for that I'm just using a red, oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. Lip liner from Jordana, and I'm just going to be outlining my lips a little bit, kind of overdrawing them at the same time. I want to make sure that I have a nice, crisp lip line, but of course, this is me we're talking about, and every time I use a dark color, it always kind of freaks out, and it's never straight. But we will fix it at the end, I promise. So I'm just kind of filling that in, and then I'm going to go in with a liquid lipstick by Stila. This is in the shade Beso. It's just like a little sample, but it's a really beautiful red lipstick, and I'm just going to be applying this to my lips over top of that red lip liner that we applied. And then to darken up the inner corners of this, I'm using Jeffree Star Cosmetics Unicorn Blood liquid lipstick in the outer parts, and then I'm just kind of blending that out with my finger to kind of create a little bit of an ombre effect with this lip color. And then here's what the beauty makeup looks like all finished up. You could totally leave it like this, or you could turn yourself into a comic book, which is what we are going to be doing right now. Basically, all I did for this is I just used different arrays of black eyeliner pencils, liquid eyeliners, and I used a ton of reference pictures. Basically, if you just go and look up comic book Wonder Woman, you'll get a ton of results. And I just kind of followed different lines from different pictures that I liked and just took black liquid eyeliner. This is just a cheap one from Shop Miss A, and I'm just kind of using that to make the little lines all over my face. At first, I wasn't seeing it. I was like, I don't see how I look like a comic book character at all, but at the end, it totally made sense, and it all looked super cool. So that's just what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of making different lines around my face, kind of going off all of the pictures that I saw. Then I'm going to be using a Jeffree Star Cosmetics liquid lipstick. This is the black one in the shade Weirdo. And on just a makeup brush, I'm going to be outlining the lower jaw of my face. This is what really kind of made the look for me. It kind of pulled it all together and made it look super like comic book-like and just really cool and interesting. So that's just what I'm doing here. I am also following my collarbones, making a fake cleavage. I'm also doing the other side of my face, and then I'm also doing the lips, which I loved this part because it totally fixed up all of the mistakes that we made with the lipstick earlier. Thank goodness, because it was not looking good. So yeah, basically just outline your lips in black. I kind of made the outer corners of my lips a little bit on the pointy side, and then we're going to go in and do some highlighting, which for that I just used like a white cream makeup and a white eyeshadow over top of it. And I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, this was actually a lot harder than you would ever think it is, just because trying to get like perfectly straight black lines is not the easiest thing in the world, I can tell you that much. I struggled a lot with this, especially on my chest, which as you can see, it's all red and they're still not straight. So just kind of have fun with it and do whatever you gotta do to make yourself look like Wonder Woman. And here comes the part where I draw on my fake, big, giant Wonder Woman boobs. So after you are all done drawing your face on, we can go ahead and start accessorizing. I don't have any sort of necklace that resembles Wonder Woman, so I just decided to use this gold one that I had, which works out perfectly because it has like gold wings on it, and Wonder Woman kind of has like the gold wing thing going on with her look. So I just decided to wear this necklace. If you have a Wonder Woman full-blown costume, that's great. That's just the necklace I wore. I decided to spunk up the look a little bit and put in some extensions. These ones are from Irresistible Me. They are custom ombre extensions that I got a little while ago. They are 18 inches long, I believe 250 grams of hair, and you could go on the site and get your own set of clip-in extensions custom ombre for you. So I will have more information down in the description box, and you can also get 20% off using Get 20 off your first order on these extensions. The wefts are super thick. The clips are super tiny and tight. They're not going anywhere. The ombre looks legit. It looks absolutely beautiful, and you can totally get these customized to however you want them to look. So I just decided to use this for the look today just because I thought it would look really nice. So I'm just going to go ahead and put those in my hair, and as you can see, 3, 2, 1, boom. They look absolutely beautiful, and I just love the way they turned out. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to add that to the look. I don't know why, but I did. So make sure you just check out the description box for more information on these extensions, and there may be another video on them as well, so just stay tuned. To finish off the rest of the costume, I actually found a Wonder Woman accessories kit from Party City. This was around $20, and it comes with, of course, her headband, her arm cuffs, and it even comes with the little belt with the little gold Tell the Truth rope, I think, something along those lines. So yeah, it just comes with a lot of cute stuff. I didn't want to buy the full-blown costume just because I wasn't sure if I wanted to be her for Halloween or not, but if you just want the accessories and want to make your own costume, then this is a really good option. There's one more thing that we are missing, and there's many different versions of Wonder Woman, but I really wanted to make my eyes look super, you know, kind of out there and comic book like. So I decided to change my normal, regular brown eyes and put in some bright blue contact lenses, which kind of look like this. These are the blue Manson lenses from Camel Eyes. They looked really cool and really fitting for the look. So here is how everything turned out. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to go down and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate it. But as always, I will see you guys in my next video.